This is GO-MMT Radio.
GO-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IBBO and Redbus.
Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of GO-MMT Radio. मेरा नाम है सोनू. Today we're going to have Shaurya with us as a part of our Jab Tech Hai Jaan. So we're going to talk about everything technology related, and of course we're going to have a rapid fire which is going to be slightly different आज के episode में. But before that, as you all are aware, we are celebrating प्लास्टिक फ्री जुलाई और रोज हम आपको छोटे छोटे टिप्स दे रहे हैं दैट यू कैन इनकॉर्पोरेट टू मेक श्योर कि आप प्लास्टिक का इस्तेमाल कम से कम करें, क्योंकि प्लास्टिक को डिकम्पोज होने में 500 साल लगते हैं, विच इज़ नॉट रियली गुड फॉर द एनवायरनमेंट. नाउ हम इतनी ज़्यादा फास्ट पेस लाइफ जी रहे हैं कि हम पैकेज्ड फूड्स लेना पसंद करते हैं बिकॉज इट मेक्स आवर लाइफ ईजी इन द किचन. दैट इज़ कम्प्लीटली फाइन, लेकिन try as much as to buy more bulk food and fewer packaged products. जो disposable containers हैं, they are inundating supermarkets and they are made of polystyrene trays, PET bottles, Tetra Paks and plastic containers. But there is an alternative because more and more establishments are offering the possibility to buy in bulk. Also another thing that you can do कि आपके किचन में जितने प्लास्टिक कंटेनर्स हैं उन्हें आप रिप्लेस कर दें एंड गो द ओल्ड स्कूल वे बाय यूजिंग मोर एंड मोर स्टील कंटेनर्स. नॉट ओनली द प्लैनेट विल अप्रिशिएट इट, आपकी हेल्थ को भी बहुत ज़्यादा फायदे हैं इससे, बिकॉज प्लास्टिक कंटेनर्स कैन एक्चुअली रिलीज हार्मफुल सब्सटेंसेस एंड प्लास्टिक में अगर आप स्टोर करते हैं खाने को, चांसेस आर दैट इट विल स्पॉइल quite soon. So make sure that you use as much as steel as possible. Also, before we kickstart the show with our guest, here's a quick update. We are celebrating 7 years of Make My Trip Foundation on the 18th of July, and this time the theme is celebrating our partners. So 18th of July के दिन बहुत सारे NGOs आएंगे and they will be putting up their stalls. So make sure that you go and show your support because they have some amazing sustainably made products. So make sure that you go and take part in this. अभी थोड़ी देर में हमारे गेस्ट हमारे साथ होंगे, कहीं मत जाइएगा, सुनते रहिए GO-MMT रेडियो. मेरा नाम है सोनू.
Amandeep Singh, Deputy Manager Finance and Accounts, and he's based out of Gurgaon. So over to him.
जादू किया रे नैनों ने थारी कैसा जादू किया रे, थारे बिना लागे नहीं मारा जिया रे, ओ थारे बिना लागे नहीं मारा जिया रे, पिया रे पिया रे पिया रे पिया रे, थारे बिना लागे नहीं मारा जिया रे, ओ थारे बिना लागे नहीं मारा जिया रे, थारे बिन मोहे चैन न आवे, धक 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 मोरा जिया घबरावे, थारे बिन मोहे चैन न आवे, धक 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 मोरा जिया घबरावे, सुनने बांसुरिया बोल सांवरिया, सुन रे बांसुरिया बोल सांवरिया, थारे बिना मोहे कुछ नहीं भावे, पिया रे पिया रे पिया रे पिया रे, थारे बिना लागे नहीं मारा जिया रे, ओ थारे बिना लागे नहीं मारा जिया रे.
Hi everyone, this is Ankit Khanna and you are listening to GO-MMT Radio. Head set go.
Jab Tech Hai Jaan on GO-MMT Radio.
And we are back after a quick music break right here on GO-MMT Radio. मेरा नाम है सोनू. आज हमारे segment में जिसका नाम है जब टेक है जान, we've got Shaurya Nagpal with us. He is a quality assurance engineer and he is from the technology development department based out of Gurgaon. Shaurya, welcome to the show. Hi.
Hi Sonu, thanks for having me over.
It is a pleasure. So we will get into, everything technology related in a little while from now. But to begin with, I want you to tell all of us, all the Go trippers who are listening to you, a little bit about yourself and your journey in GO-MMT.
So it's been 2 years in GO-MMT. I joined here as an intern and the journey so far has been really great. I've learned a lot of things. So when I joined as an intern, everything was new for me. New people, new work, new environment, so new work culture. I haven't been a part of it before. So it was really exciting journey for me. I learned so much. I got to interact with so many people and my team is great. So it has been a really interesting journey for me so far.
And we hope that the journey continues to be as interesting, Shaurya. Tell me, what are the things that you're interested in apart from work? Aapke hobbies kya hain?
So in my hobbies, I am actually a gamer and I like to play games, and I'm also a music composer. I have a channel of my own on YouTube and I am actively putting on videos there, my own compositions.
Wow! So you're a music composer and a singer and a gamer and you like to play. I hope not with people's hearts and all.
No, it's not like that. I play.
What is your YouTube channel?
So my channel on YouTube is Tabir Records. It's spelled as TABIIR.
Okay, Tabir Records. Wonderful. Shaurya, because the name of the segment is Jab Tech Hai Jaan, आप मुझे ये बताएं कि पहली बार when was it when a kind of technology completely blew your mind, like something like made you think यार ऐसा भी हो सकता है because of technology? What was that?
It was a time I was in college and I was with my friends playing game, and we were into a deep gaming session and the game we were playing was GTA 5 actually. So that game is so much realistic today that it just feels like you are in a second life.
Right.
And when I was playing the game, I was totally blown off by the technology they were using and the concept of the game.
Right.
Everyone was actually real. The role of a doctor, the role of a policeman, and the role of a fireman, everyone was a real person from the real life in a different character.
Right.
So I was actually blown off when I got to know that this could also happen in the real world.
Wow. I mean, I think I've heard this from another gamer friend that I know कि कभी-कभी आपको पता ही नहीं चलता कि real क्या है और virtual क्या है. That the line is extremely thin. Tell me about this experience where you were teaching something new to your parents in this new technology age, and how was that like? Okay,
so when I launched my channel on YouTube and I uploaded my first composition there, my mother was actually amazed to see that how I was possible to create a track out of nowhere, because I do not have any drum set at home and I do not have a proper music studio setup at home, but still I was able to make my track and upload it on YouTube, and fortunately it got many views and it was loved by people there. So she asked me that how were you able to play all these instruments when you don't have them actually in real life. So then I taught her about digital instruments, how the software uses instruments digitally to record, and we can scale up to different scales, and we can use any instrument out there available, starting from Western or Indian instruments, maybe it be a guitar or a piano or a flute or a sitar, anything could be played digitally. So she was actually amused to know that without having real instruments at home, you can create a track of your own digitally.
What exactly is your job profile? आप क्या करते हैं? For all those people who might not be aware कि quality assurance engineer exactly क्या करते हैं?
So by job role, I am a QA here, and my responsibilities are to look after the flight spot. I am in the Mojo team, and I look after all the post-sales operations in flights. So basically any feature that is being developed on post-sales end, we are given the task to do the QA for that, and we are responsible for a perfect release of that feature. And once the feature goes live, if there is any issue that the customers are facing, we also look upon that.
Right. And what would be your challenges as far as
QA is concerned?
So sometimes there is like a few challenges that are faced by us when it involves communicating with different teams. So we have to get some environment set up. We have to test some feature which is actually not feasible to test on the QA environments. We need some real data from the real users, and sometimes it becomes a challenge for us to create a test data for an actual realistic scenario. So then we have to look out for ways, and we have to search for different options how we can test that feature if we do not have a real data. So that's the challenge sometimes we face.
Absolutely. I think you guys always have to be on your toes all the time, and since you are working with so much of data, it can be high pressure at times, but I'm happy that you have found something that relieves the stress. Now, normally we ask very generic questions, Shaurya, but because this is Jab Tech Hai Jaan, मैं आपको कुछ acronyms दूंगी, आपको इसका full form हमें बताना है, ठीक है?
Yeah.
The rapid fire round.
All right. Your first one is HTTP.
It stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Super. All right. The next one, HTTPS.
Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secured.
Superb. FTP.
File Transfer Protocol.
URL.
Universal. It's Uniform Resource Locator.
कौन है ये पीछे से जो आपको प्रॉम्प्ट कर रहा है? फोन अ फ्रेंड का ऑप्शन नहीं है हमारे शो पे.
नहीं कोई भी नहीं है.
WPA. Wi-Fi protected access. Say thank you to the friend who is prompting you. She or he is doing a great job. And yes, you did fine, Shaurya. It was great talking to you. But before we wrap up the show, can you tell me a song that your father really loves?
Yeah, so my father used to listen to this song quite often, and that's from Jagjit. It's Tum Itna Jo Muskura Rahe Ho. Beautiful choice. I think it's a great way to end the show. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for talking to us. It was great having you on the show, and you have a great day ahead. Thank you, Sonu. It was great talking to you.
And with that, we are almost towards the end of the show. And as you are aware, हम आपको aware करा रहे हैं about the HR policies that we have here at GO-MMT. In fact, ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन अगर आपको इन पॉलिसीज़ के बारे में चाहिए तो यू कैन रीच आउट टू योर HRBP और योर HR operations team. This week we've been focusing more on work-life balance. We spoke about Go Trippers travel discount. We spoke about team engagement. In fact, team engagement के बारे में मैं आपको details अभी देना चाहूँगी. This is basically to encourage the team engagement within and outside the office, and all full-time team members are eligible for this. Annual budget for this is 10,000 rupees per team member for office get-togethers and team offsites. So if you have any queries regarding this, you can reach out to your HRBP or HR operations team. And with that, it's a wrap on today's episode. हम जल्दी मिलेंगे. Until we meet next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep smiling. This is me, Sonu, signing off.
Hello everyone. Hello Go Trippers. Great to talk to each one of you after a long time. This is Yuvraj Srivastava from Human Resource Department. Wanted to share good news with all of you that we are celebrating our Make My Trip Foundation 7th anniversary on 18th of July this year in Gurgaon office. And happy to again share that we started Make My Trip Foundation in 2015, and since then we have grown and done huge amount of work in the areas of social impact across the length and breadth of the country. You'll get to see the glimpse of some of the work what we have done. At the same time, also interact and meet with some of our partners who have been part of this journey. Looking forward to seeing each one of you on 18th July in cafeteria or in Shakathon, and also share some more stories about Make My Trip Foundation, its genesis and impact. Thank you so much and all the best.
Hello everyone, this is Alia Bhatt and you're listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.